The calendar rolls back beyond the disappointments in Los Angeles to 1977. It's been 14 years since Bill Walton and Portland beat the Lakers in the playoffs. 14 years since the Blazers last won a playoff game in the Forum. Last Saturday, Clyde Drexler's spirited effort led Portland to a 12-point lead after 3. But Los Angeles rallied behind Magic and Worthy in the final quarter. They stole the home court advantage with a 5-point win. On Tuesday, the story was different. Byron Scott continued his dead-eye shooting. But Terry Porter had 26 points. The Trailblazers turned aggressive. They evened the series at 1. Tonight, from the Great Western Forum, Portland, Los Angeles, Game 3.
This is Portland Trailblazer basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Payless Drugstores, helping you get the most out of life. By your area BP station, BP on the move throughout Oregon. By First Interstate Bank of Oregon, we go the extra mile for you. And by Horizon Air, featuring the Horizon Shuttle with flights every half hour to Seattle. Executive Producer Director of Trailblazer Basketball, George Wash. Coordinating Producer, J.R. Hellman.
But one of the great joys of sport is riding the emotional roller coaster. Victory is that much sweeter when we first have faced adversity. That's certainly true with the great West Coast basketball rivals, Portland and Los Angeles. In Game 1, the Lakers took home court advantage by rallying from a 12-point deficit in the final quarter. In Game 2, the real Trailblazers were back. So what was the difference? We asked the expert, head coach Rick Adams.
In spite of everything that's been said or talked about, I think the biggest difference in the first 2 games was in Game 1, we did a lot of standing. We were very inactive. Even the things we tried to do, we were not active as a team, and that's not us. That's not how we've got to where we are. The Lakers have a tendency to make you do that. They lull you into standing around because they do so much isolations and so much one-on-one, and they try to get you to be a team that stands. The second game, we were very active. We got aggressive. If we told our team if we were going to make a mistake, we were going to make it be inactive. And I think we maintained that for 48 minutes. And if we don't do that in the game tonight, we're not going to be successful. We must maintain that activity and maintain being the aggressors. We must be the aggressors in this series.
The difference in the activity is largely translated into Portland's superior performance on the boards. In Game 2, the Blazers out-rebounded Los Angeles by 23 rebounds. That was their second largest margin of the entire season. Much of the focus is on the matchup in the middle, Kevin Duckworth and Vlade Divac. Divac has largely been a no-show and the subject of widespread criticism in Southern California among the media and even some of his teammates. This series, however, will largely be decided on the matchup in backcourt between the team's 2 stars, Clyde Drexler for Portland and Magic Johnson for Los Angeles. Both have been brilliant throughout the series, and so far each has guided his team to 1 win.
Franz bakes over a dozen varieties of great tasting bread, fresh every day, which gives you as many choices for the outside of your sandwich as you have for the inside of your sandwich. Franz bread, the good bread.
Most grocery stores want you to run to save a penny here, a penny there. But at Fred Meyer, you can shop whenever you want and save on favorites like Pepsi for a taste that's a generation ahead, and refreshing Diet Pepsi, Slice, and Mountain Dew. Lay's potato chips taste great anytime, and Santitas tortilla chips will complement your famous dip. Save with over 10,000 lower prices every day. Fred Meyer, for people who love great food and lower prices.
What's that clue going down? What's that chill rushing through you? What's that eye that takes your breath away? That's the taste of real refreshment. That's the real love diet Coke. That's the taste of real refreshment. Just for the taste of it, Diet Coke.
So, do you call yourself Mary Lou or Lou?
Yes.
Do you wear spandex all the time, or is it a Tuesday thing?
Yes.
I see you're drinking America's favorite light beer, too. Now, is that because of the great Pilsner taste, or because it's less filling, so you can keep on wearing that, incredible?
Yes.
So what'll it be? Is Miller Lite America's favorite because it's less filling or tastes great?
Yes.
You ever say no?
Yes.
You know, having your own apartment is no piece of cake. I mean, you gotta buy a lot of stuff. Things we never even considered, like floor mops, irons, pot holders, frying pans. You even have to buy your own shower curtain.
Lovely.
Yep, this independent living has opened up a whole new world. In fact, who knows? Next week, we might even try washing a load of clothes.
Payless Drugstore, helping you get the most out of life.
You need two hands to count all the special rates and discounts on Allstate car insurance. For more than one car, pickup trucks, anti-lock brakes, airbags, good drivers, excellent drivers with Allstate home insurance, and retired drivers over 55. Pick up a phone and call an Allstate agent for details. For lots of ways to save, you're in good hands with Allstate.
Allstate.
I said I was going to be very smart about the next car I buy.
We got a whole lot of value for you. We got a lot of Toyota for you.
And to sell is the Smart Buy. Starting at just $65.88, it's America's lowest price two-door sedan.
I made a smart choice.
We got a whole lot of for you.
Right now, you can save on Corolla, the most trouble-free subcompact car, with option package savings up to $1,000, plus great factory dealer incentives.
Best cars, best trucks, best time.
Got a whole lot of deals for you.
And now, a BP big play of the season.
A Jerome Kersey big play done in a moment.
To make a special point about the BP credit card, my assistant Bernie has been practicing magic.
Presto chango.
Very impressive. Bernie has just demonstrated why more and more people are coming to BP. You see, now cash and credit are the same price for gasoline or anything else. So apply for a BP card now. Bernie, my card, please. That's my wallet.
The card's inside.
Oh, where's my money?
BP, credit card convenience, same price as cash.
Drexler in the middle. Kersey to Perez, score!
High-flying Jerome Kersey finishes the fast break and San Antonio as the Blazers put together a near-perfect first quarter and defeat the Spurs.
That's why this play was a BP big play of the season.
Cold filtering. It's our commitment to everyone who knows that draft beer is real beer, pure beer, the best beer. It's how we make Miller Genuine Draft, and it's why so many people can enjoy a beer whose taste hasn't been changed by heat pasteurization, and why so many people are making a change of their own. Get out of the old and get into the cold.
When celebrations call for your famous twice-baked potatoes, crispy fried chicken, and creamy root beer floats, you should never have to worry about your time or your budget. And that's okay, because we give you lower prices on your family's favorites every day. So instead of spending time chasing specials, you can spend your time on the important things. Fred Meyer, for people who love great food and lower prices.
So we're going to tell people it's okay to heat with gas? I thought I worked for the electric company.
Well, what we're saying is with an add-on heat pump, people will have a choice.
Because it adds on to an existing gas or oil furnace. So if fuel prices go ballistic...
They don't have to go along for the ride. and it does something gas can't.
Air conditioned in the summertime.
Right.
Think of it as a peaceful coexistence between gas and electricity.
Gasnost. Pacific Power. Expect more from us.
The top 100 most excellent things to do. Falling in love. Instant scratch-its. At least we made the list. The top 100 most excellent things to do. Underwater photography. Lotto America. At least we made the list.
Through the years, life has improved in a big way. At last, progress comes to the common checkbook. First Interstate Bank introduces the world's smallest checkbook. Now you can use the First Interstate Gold Bank Card instead of a check in all the places Visa works. It can pay for little things and big things. It's a faster and easier way to use your checking account because you don't have to write a check. Ask for the world's smallest checkbook at First Interstate Bank of Oregon. It will change your life in a big way.
That's him, huh? Company stop salesman.
Numero uno. They say he can sell snow in a snowstorm.
Real Mr. Personality.
The guy is a dynamo.
Even the most important dynamic executive can feel downright unimportant.
Miss! Oh, miss!
On a bad flight.
Looks like they've been working non-stop.
Never lets up. That's why he's making the big bucks.
Next trip, try Alaska Airlines. We try to treat everybody like they're somebody.
For $3 or less a day, you can put anything in the Oregonian's economy classifieds and make it fly. At $3 or less a day, the Oregonian's economy classifieds can make almost anything fly.
What they won't do in commercials these days by Miller Lite, I mean, they resort to all sorts of tactics, brainwash. Now, take Miller Lite six-pack. They would have you believe that it's America's favorite light beer because it has great Pilsner taste. Gonna love it. But at the same time, they try to convince you that it's because it's less filling. Tastes great. I mean, come on, by Miller Lite. What do they take me for, Big Star? Seriously.
Is Miller Lite America's favorite because it's less filling or tastes great? Yes.
Hi, your place. Would you like to join me for a light? Your treat. It's on me.
Okay, but it's my treat.
Oh, great. Okay.
Tonight's game is brought to you by GTE. Call GTE because at GTE, the power is on. By Horizon Air, featuring the Horizon Shuttle with flights every half hour to Seattle. And by Fred Meyer, for people who love great food and lower prices. Blazer Midgame with Monica Spolstra and Scott Zachary.
This summer, the Blazer players won't be away from the basketball court for too long. They'll be back playing in a benefit game for their former teammate, Ramon Ramos, who was critically injured in an auto accident in December 1989.
Many fans are aware of Ramon's situation and have looked forward to hearing about his remarkable progress. While Ramon is recovering, he will still have many therapeutic costs to cover, and his former teammates have come together to help him get back on his feet. It's all happening at this year's Blazer Slam and Jam, set for Saturday, July 20th at Civic Stadium. Fans can look forward to the Ramon Ramos All-Star Classic, a basketball game featuring the entire Blazer team and other professional players. Other events at the Slam and Jam will also include the traditional lineup of great live music, a three-point shootout, and other family entertainment. General admission tickets and a limited amount of reserved seating tickets are now available at all Ticketmaster outlets. All profits from the event will be donated to the fund for the benefit of Ramon Ramos.
Here's your chance to check out Jerome Kersey and Buck Williams singing voices. It's with the new playoff theme songs 1, 2, 3, Go Rip City, and Too Hot to Stop It. The songs were recorded in a joint benefit with the Blazers and Z100, and profits from cassette sales will go towards the House of Emoja, an organization that helps kids avoid getting involved with gangs. Look for the cassette at most retail record outlets. In the meantime, here's the music video version of 1, 2, 3, Go Rip City.
1, we get the job done. 1, 2, 3, Go Rip City. 2, Slam and Jam for you. 1, 2, 3, Go Rip City. 3, what a sight to see. 1, 2, 3, Go Rip City. Bingo, bango, bongo, baby.
Breaking fast, shaking
making, breaking, point making.
Blazer dancers, get the crowd shaking.
Time for the ball like kids on a blacktop.
You follow up your shot,
You rebound.
you don't stop.
Toss it up high.
Inside, tough and low.
Got to shooting bricks, man.
Shuffle off the Buffalo.
Layups are cool.
But a 360 sweeter.
Coach's daughter
Love to meet us.
Stomp your feet with me. 1, we get the job done.
1, 2, 3, go Rip City.
2, slam and jam for you.
1, 2, 3, go Rip City.
3, what a sight to see.
1, 2, 3, go Rip City. Got to get that win, baby.
A bingo. A bango. A bango.
Blazers on a hot streak. Everybody knows that every point counts. So you got to make your free throw. Had a blind date, my best friend's sister. Picked her up at 6.
Never even kissed her.
She makes the plan.
Looks like disaster.
Courtside seats, baby.
Happy ever after.
Hoops in the spring.
TV on the back porch.
Rip City's hot.
That's like a blowtorch.
In Mount Steel.
A big jam to boot it.
Do it up here, man. Let me shoot it. Sing this song with me. 1, we get the job done. 1, 2, 3, go Rip City. 2.
Whether you're planting a garden or an elaborate landscape, the Payless Garden Center is the place to start. We choose the best plants from the foremost growers in each local area to provide the best quality nursery stock at very affordable prices. Locally grown plants easily adapt to your garden because there is no harsh climate change. And you can buy from Payless with confidence because every plant comes with our Green Thumb Guarantee. You'll find everything you need to get your lawn and garden growing at the Payless Garden Center.
February, we got a call from a distressed housewife.
My TV has gone red.
Relax, ma'am. It's another chance to crack the code for real refreshment.
Now, you at home, just hold the colored pattern of your Diet Coke game piece against the red TV screen and take another crack at over 1 million prizes.
And also play in the red part of any illuminated Coca-Cola vending machine.
How can I ever thank you?
Crack the code for real refreshment with 100% NutraSweet.
Hillbilly. %100% whole wheat. Roman meal. Cracked wheat. Premium white.
Hi, I'm Neil Lomax, inviting you and your entire family out for a day of fun and excitement as the NFL comes to Portland. See hard-hitting NFL quarterbacks. Play golf. It's the Scott Thomason Neil Lomax Quarterback Shootout, June 15th at Heron Lakes Golf Course, presented by U.S. Bank. Tickets are on sale at G.I. Joe's Ticketmaster, and discount coupons are available at any U.S. Bank branch. The Scott Thomason Neil Lomax Quarterback Shootout, presented by U.S. Bank, June 15th at Heron Lakes. 4.
We're throwing a party to help our former teammate, Ramon Ramos, who is still recovering from a serious car accident.
Join us July 20th for a great all-star game,
including all of us and other big-name players.
So join us July 20th and help Ramon get back on his feet.
Tickets on sale now at all Ticketmaster outlets. All profits will benefit the fund for Ramon Ramos.
Genuine draft. For those who've discovered its real draft taste, the world is a very cool place.
All my dreams never know fire.
There once were a few basic soft drinks. Now, depending on your thirst, your taste, your personality, you might want something a bit different. And that's okay. There's a store with choices enough for everyone. Even your sister, Mary Frances, who changed her name to Marie with 3 E's and drinks only, Avion. Fred Meyer, for people who love great food and lower prices.
told Nike how we could design a communications network to actually help them run better, do you know what they told us?
Not long ago, we asked Toyota truck owners with 100,000 miles to tell us their story. And they did, by the thousands. The letters kept coming from all over the country, from satisfied ranchers, electricians, park rangers, firefighters, over 14,000 of them. Each one a 100,000-mile truck story. That adds up to 1.4 billion truck miles. And the letters keep coming.
I love what you do for me. Toyota. Hey, that's the memory makers. Those special times go by so fast. Sometimes it seems like they've all just been dreams. We'll make those magical moments last. We'll help you capture the tears in the laughter, the way that you're feeling inside. Hey, that's the memory maker. Keep the memories alive.
So, I read your report on water heaters.
And?
Steamy stuff.
Very fun.
It's the best shower scene since Psycho.
Seriously, what do you think of it?
Yeah, those new electrics are pretty hot.
Oh, they are. Way more efficient, they heat a lot faster. Some have lifetime warranties.
Yeah, no, Ken, I read the report, remember? All 49 pages.
So I liked it.
Ken, they're just water heaters.
What?
Pacific Power. Expect more from us.
So, do you call yourself Mary Lou or Lou?
Yes.
Do you wear spandex all the time, or is it a Tuesday thing?
Yes.
I see you're drinking America's favorite light beer, too. Now, is that because of the great Pilsner taste, or because it's less filling, so you can keep on wearing that, credible?
Yes.
So what'll it be? Is Miller Lite America's favorite because it's less filling or tastes great?
Yes.
You ever say no?
Yes.
It's late. I gotta get on home. It's late. I've been gone too long. Too bad. I should have checked my time. This flight could already be gone. It's late. I gotta get on home. Baby, look at that clock. Why can't it be wrong?
If you're not on the Horizon Shuttle, think of what you're missing. With flights every half hour between Portland and Seattle, you're never late for a Horizon Shuttle. Just a little early for the next.
What's that cool going down? What's that chill rushing through you? What's that that takes your breath away? That's the taste of real refreshment. That's the real love Diet Coke. Just for the taste of Diet Coke.
Through the years, life has improved in a big way. At last, progress comes to the common checkbook. First Interstate Bank introduces the world's smallest checkbook. Now you can use the First Interstate Gold Bank Card instead of a check in all the places Visa works. It can pay for little things and big things. It's a faster and easier way to use your checking account because you don't have to write a check. Ask for the world's smallest checkbook at First Interstate Bank of Oregon. It will change your life in a big way.
To make a special point about the BP credit card, my assistant Bernie has been practicing magic.
Presto changeo.
Very impressive. Bernie has just demonstrated why more and more people are coming to BP. You see, now cash and credit are the same price for gasoline or anything else. So apply for a BP card now. Bernie, my card, please. That's my wallet.
The card's inside.
Oh, where's my money?
BP. Credit card convenience, same price as cash.
Life around here is a little more complicated these days, which is why I'm always looking for ways to uncomplicate things. When I go shopping, I want to be able to get there fast, find what I want, and get things wrapped up quickly and painlessly. That's why having a Payless handy makes such a difference. Because in this family, even a simple trip to the store is anything but simple.
Payless Drugstore, helping you get the most out of life.
We want a car that looks good and won't fall apart in only a few years.
We got a whole lot of love for you. We got a lot of Toyota for you.
Camry's perfect?
And now's the perfect time to get a Toyota Camry, the most trouble-free compact car 3 years running. There's Camry option package savings up to $900, big factory dealer incentives, and your Toyota dealer has a special Camry lease program.
We got a great deal.
Best cars, best trucks, best time.
Got a whole lot of deals for you. I like to do dreaming. Yes, yes, right between the sound machine. On the cloud of sound, I drift in the night. Any place that goes is right. Goes far, flies near.
Cold filtered, Miller Genuine Draft. For those who've discovered its real draft taste, the world is a very cool place.
Good morning. DJ, I got to go. Please, let my hair. Oh, can I get that nice and brave?
When you need to look your very best. Payless Cosmetics, always a great performance.
So, what sounds good for dinner? Oh. See your grocer for these great fur crust recipes.
It wasn't that long ago. People used to buy a new car every 2 years. But these days, they want their car to last. Unical's unleaded 92 keeps an engine clean and running right longer.
Fill her up with 92, Murph.
And with the price of cars today, that's important.
What they won't do in commercials these days by Miller Lite, I mean, they resort to all sorts of tactics, brainwash. Now, take Miller Lite 6-pack. They would have you believe that it's America's favorite light beer because it has great Pilsner taste. Gonna love it. But at the same time, they try to convince you that it's because it's less filling. Tastes great. I mean, come on, by Miller Lite. What do they take me for, Big Star? Seriously.
Is Miller Lite America's favorite because it's less filling or tastes great? Yes.
Hi, your place. Would you like to join me for a light? Your treat. It's on me.
Okay, but it's my treat.
Oh, great. Okay.
There's a break in the action, but not at Tom Peterson's 25-inch Magnavox color television, our lowest price ever, $329. Now back to the action. Wow, what a shot!
Zenith 27-inch big screen color, only $497. All this plus free delivery today. Now that's Tom Peterson's Superstores.
Most grocery stores want you to run to save a penny here, a penny there. But at Fred Meyer, you can shop whenever you want and save on products like Friskies Hearty and Wholesome Dog Food in sauce cubes or Hearty Chunks, Friskies Buffet in 22 varieties in a pull-top can. Stock up on Northern Bath Tissue, quilted for a special kind of soft, and absorbent Northern napkins. Save with over 10,000 lower prices every day. Fred Meyer, for people who love great food and lower prices.
My grandkids were never content to let me sit around. Then I realized if I could keep up with them, I could keep up with anybody.
It's time to fire up the Weber Kettle Barbecue at this hot price, just $49.99. Relax in Keller Mardi Gras outdoor web furniture, chair, beach chair, or Chase Lounge, on sale now at Payless. Payless Drugstore, helping you get the most out of life.
Training, Toyota style. Now hit the shower.
I love what you do for me, Toyota.
Quick, name the
a company that can meet virtually any computer need. For any architect, any accountant, any engineer, any writer, any designer, any scientist, any typographer, or anyone else. Any guesses? Any scene?
Computerland, business to business, person to person.
Hey, beautiful.
If something amazing happens to you, isn't it great to be able to share it with a friend?
Yes, and he called me beautiful right there on the street.
Whether they're near or far, give them a call on GTE.
Yes, and some days you just have to fight them off.
Then I think it was the third quarter, I took a shot and it was air ball. I knew right then, I still knew it was still ugly. So, you know, I just tried to play hard, tried to contribute in other ways, and it just wasn't there.
Before the game and all day today, you know, after practice, just thinking about the game, I was concentration, you know, for the game, and I did a really good job.
I thought we were our own worst enemy. We had a lot of wide open looks at shots, and we just didn't knock them down. You knock some of those shots down, we probably have a lead at halftime, but the third period, I think we got a little antsy, maybe took some shots we shouldn't have taken, and it led to their open court.
We try to keep a hand on their face, you know, on all their shots. We try to contest the shooters when they shot layups. We didn't want really many open shots, and so that was something that we were concentrating on.
You know, they were playing good basketball, and I think that their good play got the crowd going. Their defense got them going. We didn't get a lot of good shots up, and then 3 or 4 turnovers in a row. Divac block shot, and you know, they had some easy transition baskets.
We got a home win, but you know, our job's not done. We've got to get our game on Sunday, and then we're going to have to get another game after that. We've got 2 more wins that we have to have against this team. If you start celebrating, you're going to lose.
Mike Dunleavy trying to cool things off after this game, but the fact is this: if the Blazers have nothing better to offer than they did tonight, it'll be Portland losing this series. A big 12-0 run in that third quarter just broke their backs tonight, Steve.
Jerry, any explanation in the locker room why the team came out so flat tonight? They just didn't play with playoff intensity.
Clyde Drexler said that sometimes it falls, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know that there's any rhyme or reason to it, but I think one encouraging thing is this, that the Blazers are not particularly devastated after tonight's game. I think it's much tougher to lose a close game than it is to lose a game like they did tonight when they just get blown out. They had a long time to resign themselves to the fact that they just need to play better on Sunday to get this thing even, Steve.
Okay, Jerry, get ready for Sunday's game. Should be a good one.
And that game Sunday afternoon is taking on huge proportions. They've got to win that. They don't want to go back to Portland trailing in this thing 3-1 on the brink of elimination. In the locker room afterwards, no real sense of panic on the part of the Blazers. I think just the realization that they came out and played a very bad game tonight.
Well, I think, first of all, we cannot allow ourselves to come out and go down by 10 or 12 points and start playing catch-up basketball from the opening buzzer. The basket gets a lot bigger for them when they have a cushion, you know, a 12 or 14-point cushion.
If one thing we have learned, this game has no effect on what's going to happen Sunday. If anything, I know we're going to respond. We usually do.
Just look positive, you know, which I have a lot of confidence in the team. Just come back Sunday and, you know, it's a new day. Come back, play hard, and play our game.
It seemed like we didn't come out with full intensity, and as a result, we lost the game. Hopefully on Sunday, I hope we'll have a different approach, and things will be different.
And so the Blazers have a lot of work to get done tomorrow at practice, and I think it probably will be a different team that takes the floor on Sunday afternoon. Joe?
Thank you very much, Eric, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Kansas City Royals picked
Mr. Bill Walton and Ed Whalen. Guys?
Thanks, Marcia. I guess you would call this our cup of coffee here. Playoffs 91. The Blazers lose it tonight, 106-92. Now, the Blazers start slowly. The Lakers finish very quickly. Bill, a bad combination for Portland tonight.
On the 50th anniversary of Bob Dylan's death, the Trailblazers looked like they were stuck inside of Memphis with the Mobile Blues again, or the other way around. Anyway, it was terrible for the Trailblazers tonight. In the game that they really had to have, they came out flat as pancakes. Down 10-0 at the start, of course. That Vlade was doing everything. He'd been a punching bag in the first 2 games up here. He was just dishing out lots of punishment tonight, mostly in the form of perfectly executed fundamental basketball plays.
But in the second quarter, the Blazers come back and put on a good run.
Trailblazers played their best basketball, I think, not only in this game, but in this whole series in the second quarter, and that's because They were playing straight-up man-to-man defense and just forcing the Lakers to play one-on-one defense. The Lakers' offense is generated by double-teaming Magic and double-teaming Worthy. If you make these guys play one-on-one from the perimeter, the Blazers are bigger and stronger and more physical and more athletic than the Lakers. Make them take the tough perimeter jump shots. They were able to get the fast breaks going. The Blazers were in the second quarter and really made their only run in the game. The second half for the Trailblazers was a lot of nothing. Nobody really played at all. They left everything they had, what little that was, in the locker room in the second half. The Lakers, on the other hand, had a huge game from AC Green, who, if he had made all those little short shots underneath the basket, this would have been a much bigger blowout than it was. The 14-point final differential was not close at all. Byron Scott had a huge game. I think he was inspired by Michael Cooper and Norm Nixon, two of his old teammates who were in attendance. It's a very, very strong game for the Lakers.
What about Vlade Divac? You know, we maligned him on Game 2 on this program. Maybe he took it to heart because he was a terror at times tonight.
Well, he really responded. He came back and did everything well. Ran the floor, stole the ball, blocked shots, got the rebounds. Just really did everything, kept his mouth shut under all the criticism, and just came out and really put it through a lot of his critics and played great, great basketball. But for the Trailblazers, their poor shot selection, their lack of discipline, their lack of patience really hurt them all game long. They got to come out with a lot of great leadership in this next game on Sunday, particularly from Clyde Drexler and Buck Williams, who I thought were the only guys who had good first halves. Drexler was really brilliant out there. But this game was Vlade Divac, I thought, all the way.
Okay, well, the Lakers win it, and as a result, they now move up to a 2-1 advantage in this series with Game 4 also slated for the Fabulous Forum, that on Sunday afternoon. Let's go down to Los Angeles. Ed Whalen was watching the contest firsthand from the Fabulous Forum. Ed, what was your assessment?
Well, you know, talk about the Blues, I feel like B.B. King. But first, Rick, I want to talk about the positive. The Blazers can still regain the home court advantage if they win Sunday. But if they play like they did tonight, they have as much chance as Julius Caesar of winning, and the series will be all but over.
The Blazers were in trouble from the get. Perkins to Magic to Vlade, who came out making a big statement tonight. Then Magic shoots three, no good. Scott rebounds. Then Scott right down Sunset Boulevard. 19-8 Lakers. But the Blazers made a run at the end of the first. Drexler to Robinson, back to Drexler. Slam dunk. 27-22 L.A. after one. Second stanza, and everything was going L.A.'s way. A.C. Green Jr. threw it up, and it fell. The Lakers went up 11, but then within 30 seconds, Porter went on a bodacious run. Porter behind his back to Clyde Drexler. Slam dunk. Drexler deflects Magic's pass to Porter. Porter pulls up and buries two. Then Byron Scott misses. Duck rebounds to Porter. Porter to Jerome Kersey. You know this one. Slam dunk. And it was cut to 37-36 L.A. Portland trailed by 3 at halftime, but in the third, the Lakers buried Portland with a 14-2 run. Clyde's pass to Kersey is no good. Magic gets it out to James Worthy. Worthy slam dunk. 57-47 Lakers. Now Vlade Divac with the hook. It was a 14-point Lakers lead. Meanwhile, Duckworth had a dirt poor game. No good. Traveling. Duck was 2 for 14 with only 5 points. The fourth quarter belonged to Sudden Sam Perkins as Perkins slam dunked the Blazers' last hopes. Lakers by 21. The Lakers led this baby wire to wire. 106-92 the final. Divac makes a statement as Portland fans wondered what happened to their Duck.
I have a lot of confidence in the team. Just come back Sunday and, you know, it's a new day. Come back, play hard, and play our game.
You sound like you're panicking.
No, I ain't not panicking. Not at all.
I just was ready for the game, you know. Did you feel you had a statement to make, Vlade, because of things that were said after the game up in Portland in the last game?
You know, I just, you know, was ready for this game, you know. Put effort in the game, play hard, physical, and everybody play really hard, physical, like Portland in the second game.
Our players, at times, I felt like they had gotten on Vlade a little bit too much also, and I told them that.
I think we came out flat. We had shots that we normally make just didn't go in. And we thought it'd be different the second half, and turned out the same as the first half. So just back to the drawing board, and hopefully we'll do a little bit better in Game 4.
Do you remember how the hype went before the Mike Tyson-Buster Douglas rematch? And then Mike Tyson knocked out Buster in the first round? Well,
For the last 2 days, we've been talking about this great physical showdown down here in Los Angeles, and what happens? A blowout by the Lakers. So you just never can tell in basketball as in life, I guess. But the Blazers can still regain the home court advantage if they win Sunday.
Ed, can the Trailblazers bring up enough emotional fortitude to really turn this series around? They were soundly beaten in every aspect of the game tonight. They've got a rebound within 36 hours. Can they do it emotionally and psychologically?
Sure they can, boy. They were good and mad in the locker room tonight. They were so mad at themselves. I've never seen Clyde Drexler so angry after a basketball game. He really didn't want to talk. Those guys are angry, and I think they're going to come out like a swarm of hornets Sunday. Of course, if they don't, our lives get back to normal. We all go home for the rest of the year.
Maybe they should have come out that angry in the first half.
Okay, thanks a lot, Ed. I know Clyde plays very well when he's upset. When we come back, we're going to send Bill Walton to the chalkboard. But first, a look at the statistics from today's game.
Very interesting offensive sets tonight. The first one is a situation where Magic Johnson, who usually has the ball, and notice how all game long today the Lakers played on the right side of the court all the time. The Blazers might be well off to force them over to the left side of the court. But in this situation, Magic Johnson here likes to get the ball to Worthy on the wing right here. And once he gets the ball to Worthy, then Magic likes to either go away or slice down the lane, maybe post up, or get to the weak side and let Worthy operate. In this video sequence that we're going to show you next, Magic comes right down and sets almost a moving pick that will allow Worthy to get into the middle and make it happen. He usually likes to go to his right, but this situation he does get to his left. Worthy receives the ball on the wing. Magic just walks right up and sets a little stationary screen there. They didn't get much out of it this time, but that was a very interesting wrinkle trying to get Worthy open in the middle. Again, they bring Worthy to the right side of the basketball court, gets it on the wing where he's so effective. Magic with the screen creates effectively for the Lakers. The other interesting situation, the Trailblazers, once they were down 20 late in the game, they went to their half-court trap. And these would be Trailblazers across here, guys back here. They've got to trap the ball wherever the ball goes. The real key when you're executing offensively against the trap is this area right here. You have to have a big, mobile, big man who is going to flash into this area, get a good high pass, land on the floor, turn, and then make something happen to the court at the basket. We do have Sam Perkins executing this play to perfection. Here comes the Trailblazer trap. Perkins has the ball at the high post, delivers at the hoop, drawing the foul. Again, the Trailblazers trying to pick up the tempo to recover. The big man, Worthy here, gets it, delivers to Sam Perkins, who finishes off with the slam dunk. Very good execution against the trap by the Lakers. They're a difficult team to trap because their big men are mobile and handle the ball so very well.
And a good overall game by their big men. Conversely, Kevin Duckworth, a real struggle for him today.
Kevin had lots of troubles tonight. The quickness of the Lakers, I think, really hurt him playing on the road. He didn't have a good game at all. I think the Duckworth-Perkins matchup is very, very bad for the Trailblazers. Perkins has mobility, good ball handling skills from the perimeter, good shot from the perimeter. So I think that's one that the Trailblazers want to stay away from. And Duckworth has got to come up with more of a power game and get it inside and throw some bodies around, I think.
I have a funny feeling that might be one of our keys. When we come back, Bill Walton will give us the keys to victory for Game 4 on Sunday. But first, a look at what's coming up in the NBA. Game 4 will be 12:30 Sunday at the Forum. And Game 3 of the Bulls-Pistons series is tomorrow at 12:30 in Detroit. The Pistons are still looking for that first win in their series with Chicago. Forum in Inglewood, really the pivotal game for both the Lakers and the Blazers. What will it take for Portland to equalize this series?
I think what Rick Adelman should do is take that 8 to 10 minute stretch in the second quarter of video, just show that to the team and say, hey, play just like that and you will be fine for 48 minutes. Also, they've got to play a faster tempo, the Trailblazers. They've been scoring too few points against the Laker team that executes too well in the set offense. If they concentrate on more than 115 points, they'll be a lot better off. Shot selection has got to be a lot better for the Trailblazers. They're just taking too many one-on-one shots off the dribble. Tough to beat a good Laker defense with that style. Plus, they need discipline and patience in every aspect of their game. They got to stay out of foul trouble. They got to cut down on their turnovers. They just got to play a lot better basketball in every part of the game. For the Lakers, they can't be overconfident. They have done nothing except win one game in Portland so far that they were not supposed to win. They've got to come out and play to win. Don't play not to lose. A big problem for them. It's been a back-and-forth series. Plus, AC Green has got to stay in the lineup a lot. If he plays anywhere near as well as he played today, the Lakers will be in very good position. For the third point for the Lakers, they've got to have another big performance from Vlade. This series has been decided by who plays the best in the position of the center, Duckworth and Vlade. When it's Vlade playing well, the Lakers win. When it's Duckworth playing well, the Blazers win. We're going to see what happens on Sunday. We got a great week of basketball coming up. I wish I could be out there.
Let's hope the Duck comes in and is going to be in on season. Well, right now we're stuck on 8, as you saw from the front of the podium. 8 wins, takes 15 to win the NBA championship. Perhaps we can post number 9 in this one on Sunday. We're going to change a little bit here tonight and kind of go all of 60 minutes and go to the mailbag. We've been receiving a lot of comments from Blazer viewers about our Playoffs 91 coverage, although recently we've had a few people a little concerned about criticizing Coach Rick Adelman's substitution patterns in Game 1 of this series. This letter was typical. From Tigard, it is amazing why they, Rick Metzger and Bill Walton, are not coaching in the NBA. There are many jobs available for experienced coaches. That from Mr. L.J. Adelman in Tigard. So not everybody was real excited about criticizing Coach Adelman, but we appreciate Mr. Adelman, Mr. L.J. Adelman writing, and we'll see what happens down the road and see if the substitution pattern changes. But more importantly, the Blazers pick up a victory.
Well, I can't, Coach. I can't kneel down. My knee joints, my ankle joints are shot.
The Knicks are offering a bundle, though.
Well, that job's going to Pat Riley. And well, it should. He'll do a great job there. He's a fine coach and really one of the greatest coaches I've ever played against. A brilliant X and O.
I'll write your resume.
And a motivator.
I'll write your resume if you ask, though. That's it. Blazers lose it, but maybe they can equalize on Sunday. Bill and I will be here at 5:15 on Sunday, hopefully talking about a Blazer victory. Now let's.
You just have to have it. There's no other way you can put it, really.
Durant.
No doubt, the Lakers are a confident bunch with that convincing victory. That'll shut up the critics for now, but L.A. is just too smart to be thinking ahead.
They have a great team and everything, and they're capable of doing it, you know, and what we have to do is just concentrate and try to really win that game tomorrow. You know, that's a big, important game for us.
Being up 2-1, it's nice to be up 2-1, but it's definitely not over. And I think the quicker we realize that, the better we can prepare ourselves for the battle that we have left.
And Game 4 will be tomorrow at 12:30. Meanwhile, the
LA. A Lakers victory in Game 4 would put LA up 3-2, meaning Portland would need to win the last 3 games of the series to move on to the finals.
Yeah, I think it's a game both teams need to have. I think the Lakers need to have it. I think we need to have it. Worse, we need to have it more than they do. I don't know how many teams have ever come back 3-1, but Sunday's a must-win for us. That's the way I look at it, just like Game 2 was.
Well, I just think we have to play a better game. You know, it's pretty simplistic at this point. We didn't play the way we're capable of, and for us to win, we've got to do a better job.
By paper, we're ahead. That's about all, you know, but I know that I've been in this situation too many times and playing this team, and nothing's given. Nothing's granted. We're just ahead on paper. Portland plays too well on the road, and they play too well in this building.
Now, on the track in Spain this afternoon, Canadian Ben Jones.
Biggest games in team history. Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals tomorrow. We'll have a report from Los Angeles coming up next. Wins when they've needed them, and tomorrow they might just need a big win again. Blazers are down 2-1 in the Western Conference Finals and meet the Lakers in the Los Angeles Forum for Game 4. You can see the game right here on Channel 8 starting at 12:30. Eric Johnson's on the road with the Blazers, and he has a preview of tomorrow's game.
So how do you rebound after a severe thrashing on the road in Los Angeles? How do you convince yourself that it was just a bad night, that tomorrow will be different? That's the task at hand for the guys from Rip City.
Well, you have to put it out your mind, but you got to try to learn from your mistakes and try to correct some of the things you did incorrectly, and that's our chore for today.
You know, I didn't have a great shooting night, and a lot of other guys didn't either, so it's just a matter of us just forgetting about what happened.
When you lose a game in the playoffs, that the team that loses usually comes out much more active and more aggressive than they were in the game before, and I'm looking for us to do that.
In Game 2, after losing Game 1, the Blazers came out fired up, ticked off, downright mean. They need to do it again tomorrow, and the Lakers are bracing themselves.
It's going to be both teams going at it and going at it like maniacs because we need the game just as bad as they do.
No, our defense makes our offense. If we can't stop them on defense, we might as well just pack it up for the night. That's the key. The Blazers know it, and so I'm not really telling them anything they don't know.
The Lakers can taste blood. They're on the verge of putting the Blazers in near checkmate. As big games go, they don't come much bigger for the Blazers than tomorrow afternoon's.
I think the game tomorrow is paramount. If we can win that game to put us back in the driver's seat and everything is still even up again.
The Great Western Forum is not exactly the kind of place you like to come and face a must-win situation, but that's exactly what the Blazers face tomorrow afternoon. If they don't come away with a win in Game 4, they are in a heap of trouble, and they know it. In Inglewood, California, Eric Johnson for News 8 Sports.
Meanwhile, Blazers coach Rick Adelman's a little upset with former Blazer Bill Walton. Walton's been doing some TV work and has a column in the Oregonian. After the Blazers lost Game 1, Walton criticized Adelman's substitutions in the fourth quarter. Adelman made some comments earlier this week, and yesterday those comments turned up in the national sports newspaper. Rick was quoted as saying that Walton was living off the past and that Bill didn't know much about the game. As it turns out, those comments were supposed to be off the record. Adelman says he wasn't being interviewed. There was no tape recorders around. He says he was simply standing with some people having a conversation. However, he says he stands by his comments.
I did not even know there was an interview being, and I don't know if I said what I said. I don't remember saying. I may have in conversation, but the crux of the article is the points that were made about the reporting part of it was definitely true. And I addressed that in my own article in the Oregonian tomorrow.
Meanwhile, the Chicago Bulls can